A News Channel 13 crew was threatened with arrest today. It happened as they were working on a story about the historic cottage in Wilton, where President Ulysses S. Grant spent his final days.
Grant's cottage is located on Mount McGregor near the now closed correctional facility. Corrections employees who are still working at the empty prison made every attempt to stop Mark Mulholland from doing his job. And Mark shows us what happened now live from our Saratoga newsroom. Good evening, Mark.
Well, good evening, Jim and Benita. In more than 20 years in the business, I've rarely encountered anything quite like this. We were doing a story on Grant's cottage, but some corrections employees made their actions the story. Grant's cottage is located at the top of Mount McGregor. Just yesterday was the 129th anniversary of the death here of President Ulysses S. Grant. We shot some of the reenactment Wednesday and were assigned to go back there today to get some additional shots. We were doing a piece on camera in the shadows of the empty Mount McGregor prison when a car comes speeding toward us.
Oh, hey, someone's coming fast. Watch your back.
This is the exchange photographer Matt Soriano and I had with a man who identified himself as a corrections lieutenant.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
No filming.
We're doing a story about Grant's cottage.
Doesn't matter. You're on state property right now. You can't film here. You got to get the permission through Albany to film.
Okay, we can go shoot it from Grant's cottage then.
No, you're not up here for that. You're up here for different purposes.
We're doing a story on Grant's cottage as it relates to the prison.
Well, you'll have to take
closing.
that through Albany.
No, we'll just go back to Grant's cottage and shoot it.
No, you're going to leave the mountain now.
No, we're going to go to Grant's cottage.
No, you're not.
You're rolling, right?
Yeah.
You're telling us we can't visit a historic site?
No, you're not. You're going to have to run that through Albany.
No, we don't run through Albany whether we visit a
You're on
historic
state
site.
grounds right now.
Well, we'll go to the historic site then.
You can go up there. You can't film.
Oh, yes, we can.
No.
Yes, we can. What's your name?
Lieutenant Doran.
Lieutenant what, Doran? What's your first name?
It's Lieutenant Doran. Look, I'm not going to go around with you on this. You're going to leave the property.
We will. We'll go up to the historic site.
You cannot film up there.
We will go to the historic site and do our job.
You know what? Jeff, make sure they don't go up. I'm going to call the state police. Have them removed.
Have us removed from a historic site, sir? So we proceeded to make our way closer to Grant's cottage, but another corrections employee parked his car across the road, denying and blocking our access to the historic site. So we're trying to get to Grant's cottage, and a state corrections officer is blocking the road. So you can see how this might deter people from trying to get to a prominent National Historic Site.
Can you move up a little so we can get to Grant's cottage, please?
After several minutes, he moves his car to allow other visitors to get to and from Grant's cottage and slowly inching his car along in front of us. Ironically, once there, we noticed a film crew apparently filming a movie on the grounds of the closed prison. On our way back down the mountain as we attempted to leave, Corrections Lieutenant Doran had called the state police, asked them to detain us, and demanded our video.
He's obviously leaving. I mean,
You can't leave with that film.
can't leave with what?
You can't leave with the film of the jail.
If I'm a member of the public and I'm taking pictures of Grant's cottage and there is the facility in right behind it, what do you do in that
If we're
case?
aware that that facility's in the background, those photos will be confiscated.
Now, the man who identified himself as Lieutenant Doran said on several occasions if we didn't hand over the tape, he would have us arrested. After roughly an hour and calls between our newsroom leadership, state police, and the Department of Corrections, we were allowed to leave without surrendering the video we shot.